Hey guys, we're back on this Toro guaranteed to start 6.75 horsepower recycler lawnmower. Now we did a video on this not too long ago, but then my neighbor was using it and he says that it locked up. At first I thought he just had a bunch of grass and debris in it because it was packed under there. I dug it all out, but indeed, you cannot turn the crankshaft to full revolution. So I think it's time to figure out what's going on with this sweetheart. This is the Briggs & Stratton, so let's dig into it and see what we find. Let's go ahead and start by pulling the top cover off of it, and then we'll work our way down and get to the head. We'll pop that off and see what we got. Hey, you know what? Let's check the oil real quick. I think that's a clue what happened to it right there. No oil there. I don't know how much he used it, but I'm doubting he ever checked the oil. And then we need some, looks like some 8s, and we'll pop those off, and that'll get our gas tank out of the way. I'm sure it's probably got a little tin underneath there, so. Gotta pull the tin under here. It's a common theme. Things come off much easier if you take all the bolts out first. So just lay this aside, and then we can get down to our bolts that hold our actual shroud on. And one more. And we can pull the dipstick out because we know there's just no oil in it. So, did I forget something? I think not. There we go. Let's lay all that back out of the way. Yeah, I can look down the hole there and there's no oil in this thing. First thing I asked him, did you check the oil? He goes, well, I only used it a few times. That's a no. All right, let's peel the head off. That's convenient. That boingies back out of the way, isn't it? This is not so much out of the way. But I think we'll just give it a little, if you will, and that'll get us access to it. Give this thing a minor adjustment so we can get the head off. Give it a little encouragement there. Yeah, let me show you this. Hopefully, you can see the scoring on the side of the piston and how incredibly dry everything is in here. In fact, there's a ring right there that's sticking up. That's all piston material. And I'm betting if we turn the blade, that piston does not move. By gosh, it does. Look at that. Turn this baby up. There's where she stops. Come back the other way. Oh, look at that. This engine's done anyway. But I just thought it was interesting that you could push through that. Yep. Yeah, toast. We could probably push through this and make this thing run again, but it's never going to run for very long. So, I think what we need to do is swap this motor out for another one. I think I've got a mower just like this with another engine on it. Let's see what we got. Alrighty, I think this mower has a good engine, but it's probably got junky carburetor. So we're going to pop it apart and see if we can't get this one running, and that'll be the replacement one. I think that's going to be easier than swapping everything over from one mower to the other, because this thing's drive and everything works like it should as well. And this is a little bit newer mower. So we'll see if this works. I think it will. We will pop this off and let's see. This one's a little bit different already. See if that carburetor looks about the same though. Yeah, I think so. That one goes that way like that. We'll see. I know this carburetor starts good. Alright, let's pop this carburetor off and see if we can make the other one fit on here. Or clean this one so it starts good. One of the two. Ay caramba, there's been some water in this thing. Yeah, there has been. Set the parts for this carburetor over there, because the other stuff's over there. I think I want to just this chunky arm. Well, it's gonna have a spring. That's why it doesn't start with the crud. It's got to have a springy dingy going across there, like this one. He hooks right there, and then he hooks right there. That makes him turn the choke back on. Let's pop the bowl off this, see if we can just do a quick little surgery on it and find out what's actually in there. I think it's a 13. Can't get to it with a wrench. Of course, a half and a 13 kind of interchange, so. Starting to rain a little bit here. Today is July 28th. It's been pretty hot, but it's starting to cool down a little bit. Yeah, there's water in there. Great. That part works. Let's just see if we can get this thing to run with this new choky spring on there. Obviously I didn't pinch off the line, because there's gas everywhere now. We can fix that. Alright, let's see if this sweetheart will run. First I want to make sure there's nothing underneath it that's going to come whiz banging out of there. If this thing does start, I really don't want to have a bunch of shrapnel coming around at me. Alright, see what happens. That's pretty good. Let's put this baby back together and see if she'll still start like that. Now we'll use the air filter housing off of the other mower, because I think it'll just fit right on here, or will it? Yeah, I think it will. And that way we'll have a better air filter than what's in this thing now. Huh. A spring. Who'd have thought it? That's on. The crankcase breather is on. Slip this baby back in here. Get a screwdriver. Tighten her up. Yeah. That might just work. Hope we don't rain too much because we need to test mow with this thing. I think my wife was mowing the yard for this one for a while last year. I don't remember if she liked it or didn't like it or what, but she's not using it anymore. Don't remember why. But if you ask her, I bet there's a reason. Let's get an accurate check on the oil. Get that oil cap off a little bit. There we go. I think we need to put a little bit in this one too. Yipper. Let's see what that does for us. I'm going to wipe this cap off some too because it is pretty filthy. When you're wiping stuff like this off, always wipe away from the part you want to keep clean. Seems common sense, but I know a lot of people that don't do it that way. Yeah, we're right there, so we should be good. Let's see if this sweetheart will mow. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to swap out my neighbor mowers between the one he had to run out of oil into this one. Now, he had the other one for probably a month and a half and mowed with it for a few times, but I don't feel right just sticking him with that. So I'm going to give him this mower in replacement of the other one. This is a better mower. This has the actual recycler on it, and it's a few years newer. Tires are in good shape. Motor sounds way better. So anyway, that's a solution to our problem. That's what we're after here. Is his mower. Obviously, he ran it out of oil. We know that. But I can't just leave him hanging with that. So we're going to swap him out with this. And I thank you for watching while we solve the problem. Obviously, it's raining out here, and mulching mowers don't like mowing tall grass in the rain, that's for sure. So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless you all, and subscribe, leave a comment. It'd be great. Thanks a lot. Bye.